You're bullish on the future. You're excited. You think there's great opportunities in this market, and you are convinced, often wrong, but never in doubt. And you're just looking forward to the next 10 years, knowing that this will all happen. It's just about how it happens.
Yeah, look, I'm trying to live by focus on the next play. So always looking forward and make lots of mistakes. That's human nature, but learn from them and get better. I am incredibly optimistic. I've had more fun in the last 5 years than any time in my career. And that is not saying anything negative. I loved working for the universities. I loved the first 15 years working at Morgan Creek, but I'm just having more fun. And it's partly about the people I'm hanging out with now, young, smart. I mean, I met with a young entrepreneur today, just unbelievable. As I said, I did this presentation yesterday. These two guys out of USC. It's just so inspiring to be around people who are looking forward, who are looking for solutions and innovations as opposed to protecting their little nest egg.
Yeah.
And I lived in the protect your little nest egg world for a long time, and it paid the bills and it was fine. But when I'm really honest, I had the most fun and actually made the most money when I was investing in that innovation as an asset class, in that venture capital piece, in that growth equity piece, in that backing great ideas. I'll give you one example. So in 1994 recession, back when they jumped interest rates and there was a big recession.
I remember. That's right when I started on Wall Street. So I remember that. Feb 94.
And I was working at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And there was this guy, he got laid off by Bell Labs. And he said, can I take my project with me? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Dense wave multiplexing? No, we don't even know what you're talking about. And so he went out and he pitched every Silicon Valley firm. And they all said, no, we don't get it. He's like, why? So clear, right? Fiber optic cable, you shine a white light through, you get X capacity. I take a prism, I break it into colors. Each color carries the same amount of light, same amount of information. I increase the capacity of fiber optic cables. Like, no, that's stupid. That would never work. Colors are different from white. No, it works. Only person that believed him was his retired third grade teacher in Philadelphia. She gave him her life savings, $300,000. Probably not the best investment decision, actually, but good ending. Turned into $300 million. That company became Sienna, which became a multi-tens of billions of dollars business, because it turns out you can actually go up to 128 colors and increase fiber optic capacity, and we all benefit. You and I are benefiting from it right now. And that's freaking awesome. That is awesome. The guy's laid off. He's desperate. He gets told no, and he's persistent, but he's got a good idea and he's got an innovation, and he made the world a better place. And that woman believed in him, right? And she was willing to risk her capital, which again may or may not have been the best decision in the world, but turned out great. And every place I look where investors do that and overweight innovation as an asset class, whether it's Yale, whether it's Notre Dame, whether it's UNC, whether it's pension funds that have been good at this, like Canadian pensions, whether it's government of Singapore. I mean, how about this? We have Social Security. They have Social Security. We put Social Security in bond. Well, we actually don't even do that. We just write ourselves IOUs. They take the money and invest in the most innovative companies in the world, and they're massively overfunded. Like, I could solve all of our Social Security problems right now. Take all that money and create a national venture capital pool. And everyone with a great idea could get back, and the government would own a piece, just like they own a piece of GM. And so they bailed them out. Yes, they did. And they made a bunch of money. That's good. Investing in innovation is good. And so that's why I'm optimistic. And look, Is there bad stuff going on? Yes. Are there obstacles in the way? Yes. Do the incumbents not want to be disrupted? Yes. But in the end, Darwin was right. Adapt or die. And the death actually isn't even that bad, right? Is interesting thing. People are like, oh, AI and automation and all these jobs are going to be. Here's a fact. Okay. We have lots of innovation that's destroyed jobs, right? Factory workers here in North Carolina lost their jobs to Chinese manufacturing, right? Automation, robotics. Here's a fact. There are more jobs today in the world than any time in human history. Full stop. Despite all the jobs that have been lost, despite all the innovation that's come, because innovation doesn't destroy jobs. It creates jobs. It creates businesses. It creates opportunities. And this resistance to it is just nonsense.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's of course been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you gotta pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.